Alright, everyone, welcome back to Outer Wilds, a game that I played in January of 2022, right? And then I really didn't have opportunity to play again for a very long time. Because right now, it is April of 2022. The last 2 months were insanely busy, ridiculously busy for me. And so, because of all the new releases and everything, we didn't get an opportunity to really go back and play cool, chill Game Pass games like this. Well, you guys voted the very first Game Pass game back from being so busy. By the way, jump is A. Is Outer Wilds here. All right, now what we need to do, we definitely need to take a look and see what the hell have we discovered so far in the ship's log, right? So, look at this. We're getting some new stuff added. This apparently is from the last time that we had played, and I hadn't gone here yet. Yeah, look at this. So what do we got here? We've got many different things. Up here to the left, Quantum Caves and Lakebed Cave. It's a rumored entry. A Nomai named Coleus mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of the dried lakebed at Ember Twin's North Pole. Sure. The Nomai experienced a strange wandering rock that appeared in multiple caves on Ember Twin's northern hemisphere, and there's more to explore here, it claims. Good evening, Derek. How are you? Here we've got Church Camp. Church set up an astronomy gear on the North Pole of Ember Twin. Church spotted an unusually high number of supernovas recently, and there's more to explore there. Escape Pod 2. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. The Nomai survivors who crashed on Ember Twin decided to seek shelter in the caves beneath their crashed escape pod. The Nomai discovered a promising long-term shelter site at the end of one of the passages between, and we found that. We were in the passages. I found a cave with an anglerfish fossil inside, but the opening is only big enough for my scout. Right. Which we sent in there. We threw light in there. That's all we could see. Whitehole Station. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing at the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. The alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead, and there's more to explore here. Oh my god. Village. This, I feel like we've done enough in the village. Like, we did the Zero-G Cave. Halsas Gabra went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Because the village is supposed to be tutorial. Frozen Nomai shuttle. We found this on an asteroid, remember? I found a Nomai shuttle almost completely encased in ice. There were 3 Nomai aboard the shuttle. One of them stayed behind to keep the shuttle warm, while the other 2 explored the interloper. And then we couldn't figure out how to open it. The Nomai shuttle that's frozen on the interloper can be called home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin. Gravity cannon. So we have to look for something called a gravity cannon on Ember Twin. We didn't find that yet. Oh my god, what is this? Eye signal locator? A Nomai device created to pinpoint sources of distant signals. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal for something called the Eye of the Universe. Rybeck headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. Rybeck landed their ship near the big dome at the South Pole. The door leading inside was broken. They decided to head north to the ruins on the equator in search of a way beneath the surface, and we never found it, right? We never found a way beneath the surface. The Nomai decided to build a larger and more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. There's a door to the observatory on the surface, but it's broken. I have no idea what we're going to start with tonight. It's very complicated, and the game doesn't really give you guidance on where you should go and what you should be looking for. Esker is growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. A lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on other travelers. Esker's signal scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Maybe he got sucked into a time vortex or something. So that's the ship's log. That's as far as we've explored. The problem being that it really doesn't give me any guidance on where to go next. Right? I really don't know where exactly they're expecting me to go. Pre-fight checklist. I don't know what that is. Anyway. I guess we're going to lift off. Derek says, I'm feeling better, taking medicine, drinking a lot of water. My mom sadly tested positive. We're sitting far apart to stay safe. Duh, sounds like Derek's mom has COVID, huh? Sorry to hear that, man. I hope you don't have it. So we're leaving the planet, alright? There's so much to do in this game, so many things to explore. I have no clue where to go next. Here's a planet. Which planet is this? How do I... Ah! I crashed. Sorry about that, town. Didn't mean to do that. I got sucked back into the planet's atmosphere. How do I see... I'm trying to see, like for example, what's the name of these? How do I see the name of them? There it is. That's the Atoll Rock. What's this? What's this green one? Giants Deep? Should we check out Giants Deep? I don't know what this is. I guess we'll try to check it out. Now, how do I engage autopilot? Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm trying to go to Giants Deep. I don't know what this is. What is No Man's Sky? You mean No Man's Sky? No, it is not No Man's Sky. Really? It snowed and rained? I'm sorry to hear that, Derek. Probably shitty, right? If you're sick. The Big Cheese says I should try exploring Timber Hearth. There'll be a crashed ship there to investigate. Alright, we'll try. Let's see what is this? Wait a minute. Giants Deep. Is this the ocean planet? I think this is the ocean planet, isn't it? Whoa, what is that? That looks like it used to be part of a ship. The fuck? Yep, it's the ocean planet. Whoa, look at this. Can I land? Okay. How do I land? Landing mode. X. I landed already. How do I get out? Unbuckle? Yeah, this is the water planet. Earlier I crashed into the water. Suit up. I crashed into the water, which is not good if you crash into the water. Just so you know, you basically get fucked up. That's a very bad thing if that happens. But it looks like I actually landed on a landing pad. So now maybe I can, like, investigate. Yeah, look, there's a staircase down. Look at this. Big Beach says, do you think recreational space travel will be a thing in our lifetime? It already is. They already have those space missions, right? They're very short or whatever, but they exist. So what is that? Tornado? It's like a tornado button. Huh. Can you disable the weather on the planet and just make it more easy to oh. Ouch. Can I read this? This log? Yes. Pick up the scroll. How do I read this scroll? Insert. Okay, here we go. Translation. Now, how do I translate this? Right bumper. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giants Deep for assembly. Okay. Our next step will be to send the privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I've given up hope, but I truly believe the cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Daz says, if I know my brother Avens and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. What the hell's going on out there? What the hell? What the fuck? For some reason, we're in space now. What happened? What the? I have no idea what's happening right now. Anyway. I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum power can create a room with their enthusiasm. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, which are typical for you. If I'm ever have as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. So, this is... Look at this. What the frick is going on in this room? Just in general. Things are going crazy. What is this thing? I don't know. It's like a model. I guess it's a model. Yeah, see, this is what we saw. You know what? That's what we saw floating around the planet in orbit. It was the orbital probe cannon. That's what it was. It must have been destroyed. Hell, plant. What happened now? What the? Now, the whole thing went crooked. What is going on? What the? Now, how in the holy hell am I supposed to control what's going on here when I can't? Oh, no! That's bad. Pick up a projection stone? Brittle hollow projection stone. Where do you use this thing? How do I get across here? Oh, when you walk, I see. You see what's going on? So these are pads you can use to go. I can't. I'm stuck. Come on, go up, go up, go up, go up, up, up. I can't go up. There. No! This is what I don't like about the game. The controls suck. They really do. Like, all I want to do is I want to see if I can get back up where I was. I can't. I don't even know how. I can't even... Look, I can't go up. Trying. It seems like you can't, like, just keep going up. See? Like, you lose your boost. How do you keep going up? I don't get it. It's because there's, like, high gravity. I need to go over there, but I don't know how because I'm stuck here and I can't get off this fucking water. Yes, if you want to call it a walking simulator, you could call it a walking simulator. But it's really not a walking simulator. What it is an exploration game. I see. Here's what I need to do. Got it. You're exploring this galaxy, these different planets, and you're trying to find stuff on each planet. The problem is you have limited time. Like right now, I've been recording for 12 minutes. If the world goes supernova every 20 minutes or so. So that means I'm running out of time right now to do anything. No. What do I do with this thing? Ah. Okay, let's read this. Kanoi, Daz, and I are lifting the orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down and beneath the current. Kanoi, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Good evening, Tyro. Kasava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon itself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. It's exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giants Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory. It reveals how an object might sink below the current. Kanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer looking through the projection pool. Can I visit the observatory and can you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface of the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon and the other at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. So I feel like we're getting important information out of this, right? 8 minutes, 8 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched with the orbital probe cannon. Okay. There's a different one. What did that do? It made a noise, but that was about it. I don't know what that did. We also have this. Control projection stone? It's so confusing. Like I told you guys, I knew it would be confusing. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there's a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here. I wish I were, but no, there aren't certain they can fix this problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on a definite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update, Mallow and I will join you in Dad's. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea might feel responsible. Okay. I don't really get it. What the hell? What was that? I have no idea what that was. We are running out of time, though. Ah! There's items there to grab. See? There's definitely items to grab, but I can't grab them. And now, by the way, we got sucked into space again. We're not on the planet anymore. I don't know how we're getting sucked into space in the planet. This is so odd. Now what's going on? What is happening? Do you understand why this game doesn't make any sense at all? And you need to basically know what you're doing? It's confusing as fuck. Like, what am I doing right now? All I'm doing is reading text logs, having no idea what they mean. And I'm confused as fuck. Now it didn't work. Now I did it, and it didn't teleport me like it did last time. Damn it, I want that item and I can't get it. Why does it not work half the time? Look. Oh, what the fuck? I don't understand what the fuck this game is. I really don't get it. It's so confusing. And I have no idea what's happening right now. It looks like you're teleporting. And you need to get an item, and then when you go to get it, you get pulled away and you can't get it. And we're running out of time. At this point, there's only a few minutes left before the whole galaxy goes supernova. So I have no... You made a breakthrough last time on how to get into an abandoned ship. No, I didn't. There was no breakthrough. All I knew was that the ship existed. That was it. I don't know how... I didn't learn nothing. I just read the ship's log and didn't explain anything. So, I don't know. All this does is teleport you to a room, but then when you get close enough to do something, it's gone. See? So what does that mean? I have no idea. What the hell does that mean? 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Doesn't matter. We're gonna fucking probably blow up before then anyway. I don't get it. How can you say this is not confusing? How on earth can you say this game is not confusing? You're out of your mind. See, I can't do it. Once you go that far, all of a sudden, you're gone. So, I don't know what to do here. I got some new logs. I don't know how they really pan out to anything important. All they're talking about is this orbital cannon that doesn't work. They said they made an orbital cannon and it failed, see? They're basically showing there's a third thing, a third projector stone. How do I get to that one? Is it under the water? Maybe? This is incredibly confusing. No, under the water, it doesn't look like there's anything under the water. Although it says there's 3 rooms and each one has a log to pick up. I don't see the 3rd room anywhere. Each side had 1 room. They're all dead. No, nothing here. Well, I have no idea. Like I said, this is the kind of game that it's too either you can explore, right? You can explore endlessly and take a ridiculous amount of time walking around and exploring and trying to find shit on your own. Or you can use a guide and find everything and actually find the interesting stuff, but then you're basically kind of spoiling yourself on the game, you know? And I can see both schools of thought, but man, this is so cryptically, I don't know what the fuck to do, you know? Like, what? We're gonna die in a second anyway. So it's okay. We're gonna die. Well, Derek, I hope you feel better. It sucks to be sick, that's for sure. I guess I died. I ran out of air. I guess there was no air on that planet. So we didn't get to see the supernova that time. I died. I ran out of oxygen. So now that run is added to all of your previous runs, and you'll probably have new logs at the ship to explain what you found. Okay. Shout out to Malcolm, who did a $2 tip, first tip of the night. Malcolm says, are you looking forward to playing Starfield? What are some of the features you want to see? I'm guessing there will be no lockpicking in space. I have no idea. We don't know what it is. I can't comment on a game that literally is supposed to come out later this year, and they haven't shown a single piece of gameplay of it, right? They just haven't. All they do is they talk about it, claiming it's going to be great with zero info. I'm sorry, but if you have a good game, you usually share some info of it. You don't hide it. You know what I mean? So I have no idea if it's going to be any good at all, and I really don't like talking about it because I don't know anything about it. You might as well ask me, you know, about the, let's see, the volume of a sphere of, I don't know, carbondanium, right? Phil, what do you think about the volume of a sphere of carbondanium? Oh, it's very, very volume-like. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I really feel like what they need to do is start talking about their game. Instead of just saying, oh, it's Bethesda, it's hype. You know, enough of your bullshit fake hype. Tell us about the game you're making so that I can know if I'm interested in it or not. If it's Fallout in space, that sounds good. If it's Oblivion in space, that sounds good. If it's something completely and utterly different, I want to know. I want to know what the game is. And they haven't said a shit. What do I want to see in it? I'm not going to tell you what I want because I don't even know what kind of game it is. That's ridiculous. You'd be like, well, what is it? Is it a puzzle game? Is it a fighting game? Is it RPGs that are, you know, I can't even tell you what I want until I know what kind of a game it is. Okay. So here's the new things that I found. Okay. The construction yard. This island is where they built the orbital probe cannon. For some reason, the Nomai put the orbital probe cannon on indefinite hiatus. The cannon was not asked to fire. According to a Nomai computer, a long-range probe was recently launched from the orbital probe cannon. Okay. They finished building the final module and sent it into orbit around Giant's Deep, but we saw that it's busted. We saw it was broken. I used a Nomai projection pool and saw the interior of a space station in orbit around Giant's Deep. Did you? The Nomai in the construction yard saw something sink beneath the underwater current, which they previously thought was impossible. The Nomai at the Southern Observatory constructed a model of Giant's Deep that revealed how an object might sink below the strong ocean current. Where is the Southern Observatory and Giant's... I don't know. No idea. There are two paths beneath Brittle Hollow's surface that lead to the observatory. One starts at the gravity cannon. The other starts at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. So I need to go to Brittle Hollow and either go to the gravity cannon or the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I guess. I think that's what they're getting at. So, okay. Where's Brittle Hollow? We're at Timber Hearth. That's where you start. Timber Hearth. So it's one over. See that? So I somehow missed it. I ended up on Giant's Deep, which is a giant planet. Yeah, I ended up missing the planet. Brittle Hollow. That's where we want to land. Brittle Hollow. Okay. Can we save? No. It just auto-saves every time that there's a reset, I guess, right? Do I like the Outer Worlds in retrospect? The Outer Worlds? Okay, now, hold on a second. Outer Worlds, not Outer Wilds. Do I like Outer Worlds in retrospect? If you're talking about the actual game, yes. I do feel that the game was very entertaining and fun when it came to the story and the world design. I thought that the questing was interesting, but I hated the combat. The combat was repetitive, boring, and felt like it was superfluous to the rest of the game. But it felt like they just needed some kind of gameplay in there, or else they would have said the game was too simple. You see? If they can somehow refine that for the sequel, because I believe they are making another one, that would be great. Because it was just the combat was what sucked. Everything else about it was good. Okay. Now. That's the twins. That's Addlerock. That's Giants D. Right? Is that it right there? That's Brittle Hollow. That's where we want to go. We'll go to Brittle Hollow. And there's 2 places you can land. The question is, what are they, though? You see, like, I don't know what's what here. We've already been to the north, and we couldn't get in from there. So I think that's a bad idea. That's a ship where the guy landed, and he could... Yeah, he couldn't get in from here. That's his abandoned ship. So we need to find another way into the planet. There was something on the other side we saw. Let's see if we can figure that out. Okay, this is promising. Do we land in this sucker? Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know about that. That looks like that's an orbital cannon, right? But it looks like it's broken. Here we go. Oh, here we go. I guess that kind of worked. Not as smooth as I would have liked, but hey. Shout out to Grunter, who tipped me $1 for this. Is awesome stream. I'm glad you're able to persevere through your strokes. Oh, so it's an insulting idiot. I see. All right, let's ban this idiot. Guys, if you like Chill streaming, I would really appreciate it if you could support tonight's stream. As you know, this is Game Pass, and this is what you guys voted for. So that's why I'm playing it. So the more support, the better. Remember that we have all kinds of reward tiers in place for tips and the like, okay? Okay, so I banned that idiot from ever being able to tip me ever again because he's a piece of human feces. Okay. Let's see here. So Derek says, I remember Christmas 2018, you were really sick. You were playing Minecraft. You had to delay the podcast to New Year's Eve. Funny enough, since COVID began, I have not been sick. I've had the sniffles because of allergies and the like, but I have not actually gotten a cold since COVID began. It's a good feeling, by the way. I'm not complaining. I've really enjoyed not getting sick. Okay. Carl on Wheels did a haiku. He says, undisturbed distance, a little lonely ship, flies betrayed by the suit. I don't think that's the right kind of syllables, but okay. Good evening, Brandon. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. The game so far is interesting, I guess you could say. Really? Jade says, I'm here, but I don't like the game. Malcolm also says he doesn't like the game. Still in the shadows, the guy was insulting me. What do you think he was? He's an insult. As usual, an insult. Nothing too special. This is the dunce. So here we are. Don't ask me how I managed to land it, like, right next to the staircase, but I did. So this used to be habitable. Not anymore. It looks like it's all torn apart, right? Okay. A Brittle Hollow projection. What the fuck is going on? A Brittle Hollow projection stone. The fuck is this now? This is what it maybe used to look like. So there used to be a gravity pad over there. But it's not anymore. I don't know. I don't know what those are. The game's not really explaining, so I don't know what those things are. Is that an actual place? Is that how it used to be in the past? I have no clue. There's zero explanation for anything. Okay. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. That's exciting. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the directions. I'll see you soon. So I have to head west from here, right? Yeah, see ship log update. If I head west from here, it'll get me to the quantum tower that they want me to go to. Okay. Whoa, that's interesting. There's stuff down there. See that? Of course, I get sucked into a fucking black hole down there, which I don't want to. Whoa, what is this now? Where would this take me? Maybe it goes down? Guess we'll find out. No, it goes up. Okay. So what if I just try to... I'm gonna get sucked into the black hole, I think. I'm gonna try to get down there, though. Well, that worked. The shuttle is currently resting on the quantum moon. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. How do you do this? Whoa. I think I just called the shuttle home. I think I just called the shuttle home. But I don't know what activating the gravity cannon would do. Oh boy. We just fired the gravity cannon. What did that do? Something just fired. Look. Well, the ship's log is updating. I don't know if this is helping us at all. In any way. But stuff is happening. Alright. The gravity cannon shoots the shuttle back, so I did the wrong thing. I don't want to shoot the shuttle. Okay, I think I summoned the shuttle now. Right? I don't know. I don't know what the shuttle even looks like. So I can't tell where the shuttle is or what's going on. I'm so confused. Kevin says, how am I doing? I'm confused. That's how I'm doing. This whole game is just utter confusion. I'm not saying it's bad. Like I said, I think it's just the kind of game that, like, if you have a lot of time to kill and you want to wander around, that's what it is. The crossroads. This is the crossroads. So I can head this way and find something else. I guess. Alright. I'll see you at the crossroads. I'll see you at the crossroads. So you won't be lonely. So you won't be lonely. Now, who knows that reference? I can't see shit over here. It's too dark. So I'm just going to go back the way I can. I can't see anything. Look. I'm going to try to jump over here. Oh, shit! No! Oh, son of a bitch! And that's the end of that. Goodbye to that run. Sucked right into a fucking black hole. And now I'm in space and I'm dead. God damn it. This is a bunch of fucking shit. One misstep. And this is what I don't like about this game, honestly. This game, it's too easy to just make one little mistake and fuck up. And now your whole run is fucked. I got sucked into the black hole. Now I can't do anything. I have to wait for either like the air to run out or whatever. I'm dead. There's no way I'm getting to anything from here with simply my jetpack. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna run out of gas. What is this? I don't even know what this is. What the hell is this? This looks like a space station or something. Right? How the fuck do I get in this? I don't see an entrance. What the hell is it? Right here? No. I wish I knew what I was looking at. And again, it's so dark you can't tell what anything is. Like, what is this? Fuck. looks like it used to be something, but it's not anymore. Artificial gravity I just got. That didn't do anything. I went through the loop, it didn't do shit. Am I supposed to go this way? Maybe I'm supposed to be walking this way? Who knows what is going on? I have no idea. Nah, see, I keep losing the artificial gravity and getting tossed off. I have no idea what's happening. Alright, honest question. I wonder if someone can answer this for me. Does anyone find this enjoyable? When you're just so confused, you have no idea what's going on, no idea where to go, no guidance on anything. The controls are quite wonky and weird, and there's no actual, like, way to figure it out without looking it up. The thing is, people say this game is great, and I'm like, I can understand if you go into it with a mindset of knowing what to do, where you're going, what you're trying to do. I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going, and how am I supposed to like it. And I mean it, too. Like, how am I supposed to like this? Unless I knew what I was doing. Like, I had a guide saying, here's what you do. You go here and you can discover this. Then you go here, you discover this. I don't even know what I'm doing. I can't even stop myself from floating around this fucking thing. It seems like there's artificial gravity in this tiny spot right here. Right? Now it won't even work. Now I'm bouncing off of it. Look. Now it doesn't work anymore. What happened to the artificial gravity? What the fuck? Can I take my helmet off? There's not even a way to kill yourself. I just don't get it. They won't let me go inside this, which is the other side of the black hole. They won't let me go back in. So literally, everyone besides maybe like 2 people is basically saying, switch to games, I don't want to see this game sucks. I'm serious. Now, I've played this before. I played it once. We did a Game Pass night where we tried it for like an hour, and then there was a Game Pass marathon, and I think during that marathon we played it for about an hour. So we've got about 2 hours roughly of gameplay into the game. It's not like people didn't know what the game was, but people voted for it, and it won the poll by a good like 10 to 15% of the votes. Gravity Cannon, Tower of Quantum Knowledge. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recalled a Nomai shuttle from the Quantum Moon. A Nomai named Solanum was told to visit the Tower of Quantum Knowledge on Brittle Hollow's equator to learn one final rule before embarking on her pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. Malcolm Timmy $2 said, for the second hour, can we switch to a runner-up game? It's pretty apparent you guys are bored. Everyone's literally telling me on the stream, switch games. Everyone's trying to talk to me and they can't because the game makes no sense and I have to pay attention to it, so I can't even interact with you guys. I'm confused. I have no idea what to do. And it seems like a flop to me. I'm just being honest from you know, your reactions and everything. It seems like no one likes this. Right? I'm not hating on the game. Like I said, I think if you are an open-minded person, okay, and you are into, all right, I bought a game for like 20, 30 bucks. I don't know what to do in it. I'm just going to simply I'm going to wander around the game for hours on end. I'm just going to explore. Every planet, I'm going to scour every little area. I'm going to try to populate this, right? With all the logs or whatever. As you can see, what it actually has, like, little things you can do, like this. See, rumor? A no-mind Uncolius mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of the dry bed. So there you go. So what you're supposed to do is keep going to these question marks, right? And each question mark is a new thing to investigate. But the thing is, you only have 20 minutes. Each run is 20 minutes, and it resets. Or you die because you run out of resources, and then it resets as well. Okay? So, here's what I'm going to say about the game. Alright? I don't think it's actually a bad game. Okay? I just don't think it's the kind of game that you guys are ever going to like on a stream. You know what I mean? Like, when you watch me play games, there's different kinds. You like RPGs, right? An RPG, there's a story, there's some grinding gameplay where I can interact with you guys, but then we get big story snippets. Maybe there's a boss. It's interesting. I play an action game. Oh, you get to see me take on the challenge of fighting all the enemies or whatever, right? You know, those games have, like, active stuff going on and then kind of, like, interim times when we can interact or whatever. This game is like, for me, like the way I see it, it's kind of like Subnautica, only Subnautica actually had more guidance on what to do. And Subnautica had a lot of times when basically you had to be like grinding. You had to grind resources. You had to craft. And during those times was the times when I felt it was good to interact with you guys. When I'm sitting there grinding a bunch of resources or whatever, then we can talk, you know. I don't even think there's an opportunity for us to chill or talk. Like, you guys were all tagging me and trying to talk to me. I couldn't even read what you were saying because I'm in space, and if I move the wrong way, I'm going to get sucked into space and die. And I got to be reading. I can't waste any time. I only have 20 minutes. So I have to run through everything that I'm doing in a certain area real quick because in 20 minutes, the whole world ends and it resets, and I got to start over. So this game is probably terrible for streaming. I would think that this is probably really good for, again, for someone who's like to explore, and you're looking for a game where there's just a whole oodle of stuff to discover if you take your time and go across this galaxy. I think what it is each planet is a different color. See that? I think each planet ends up being a different color. But I don't actually think this is a good game for my streams. I mean, again, a good game. By the way, I'm so happy this is on Game Pass. I'm happy I got to experience it and see exactly what it is. I actually think that personally, if this were a game, like, for example, I was playing a game offline, not streaming it, and I wanted a game to chill and relax and just have a beer or a drink, and I'm just floating around a galaxy exploring or whatever, you know, no pressure to do anything interesting. This is kind of like a relaxing game. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like this is a game that's for a streaming audience. Unless you're going to have a guide. If you're going to be guided through the game, and people are going to be like, well, go here, and here's where the interesting stuff is. Now do this, and you're going to follow around that stuff, then I can understand that this game would be an interesting game. But if you're just going to do the whole open world exploration kind of a deal, I don't think this is a good streaming game at all. I think it's kind of quite the opposite. If it didn't have that 20-minute time constraint, then that would be a little different. Because then you'd be like, oh, there's no time limit, so I don't care. We can just take our time. We can mine resources. We can explore. But since there's 20 minutes, you have a sense of urgency that every moment that you're going to play the game, you have to be paying attention to everything around you. You can't get sucked into your dock because then it resets. Oh, you got to read all the logs. Quick, you're running out of time. Move. Press the button. Do this, do that, you see? So, I'll be honest. I think the game is good, but I don't think it's good for me or my streams, all right? I would say this is again, if you're looking for something to chill, right? If you're looking for something to relax and have a good time, this is your kind of game. But it's not a game to be played as like a serious playthrough for a stream. At least for my type of stream, because I'm interactive with you guys. If I wasn't going to talk with you guys, I was going to ignore you tonight and just play the game, then maybe. But I just don't think it's the kind of game that's going to make sense for us. All right? So I'm calling it. I know you guys voted for it, but I'm calling it. It's just not gonna work. So, thank you all for voting for it or whatever, and for allowing me to at least check it out. But it's definitely not gonna be something that's gonna work out. By the way, is it going supernova right now? Maybe not yet. All right, the vast majority of viewers are saying it's boring. I'm telling you, it's going to be impossible for me to figure out without a guide or guidance, and that's just not what we're looking for. So I'm calling it. That's going to be it for Outer Wilds. I hope that you guys will check it out maybe yourselves, especially if you have Game Pass and you're looking for a chill-style game. I think it's good. I think you should check it out. But certainly not for someone trying to entertain a live audience and interact with them. You just can't. It doesn't even allow you to do that. So, all right. Goodbye, Outer Wilds.